I'll start with a unique story. Had anyone ever been to the Biosphere 2 in Arizona? A couple people. Hey, I'm a weird guy. I went in the late 90s. I thought it was interesting. I went with an ex-girlfriend. I didn't say that part when my wife watched the service on Wednesday. So we went there and it was interesting. So let me give you the backstory of what the Biosphere 2 is. They were thinking that the world is going to get overpopulated, so they wanted to build a self-sustaining colony that they could transplant like on Mars. It's not fake, this is real. And they wanted, inside here, they've got like a rainforest and an ocean, a desert, a couple different biomes, and they wanted self-sustaining. And it was interesting. Some people said it was a failure, but some people were like, well, it was a success because we learned a ton of things from it. But one thing that was super interesting when I read the story, when I actually got the tour and then read the story after, was this. The trees in the biosphere, they grew twice as fast as they did on the outside. They created an environment that was really good, and the trees grew super fast. But what happened was, before the tree reached maturity, it fell over. And the scientists were baffled. They were like, why? Right? Why is the bark not strong? Why are the roots not more sunk into the ground? And what they realized was it was the lack of wind inside the biosphere. Why does that happen? Well, a little tree, as the wind blows, right, it strengthens its roots, grips into the ground. It's called stress wood, which is super cool because the bark hardens and it absorbs the nutrients of the sun even a little bit more. So without stress, without anything creating this environment, these trees toppled over, so it needed a little bit of stress. So what is that for us? In other words, trees needed some stress in order to thrive in the long run. So that's the importance of stress in our lives. We do know that we're never going to escape all of our problems, our difficulties, our obstacles. We're going to get upset. We're going to make mistakes, and there are struggles, but we got a choice, right? We got a choice. Do we try to put ourselves in a bubble and create an environment with nothing, right? Or do we trust God through some of the stress and the struggles in our life? Do we turn and face the wind?